Happy Halloween!
So Caleb, it's Halloween, so we have Halloween games, and I know for some time you wanted an RPG, so you get one.
I got my Halloween wish to have an RPG from the Epic Game Store.
I would even say the game is a little bit scary, in a way that it's a little bit strange, and the game mechanics are scary too.
A little bit
It's a
scary.
bit scary. So not a theme maybe, but because the game is about the kids
On Halloween night.
on Halloween night.
And from the amount that I played, yeah, it starts to be a little bit scary about how little interest I have for this game.
Well, let's say this game mixes a lot of genres
Yeah.
because
Kind of a hybrid, like a
Yeah.
monster of taking the tail of a JRPG and the
Yeah.
ears of a nostalgic adventure game.
and there's a turn-based battle system,
Mhm.
actually,
Mhm.
but quite simple one, I would say.
Yeah, very simplified.
And other than that, it's like kind of action adventure where you go punch things, and like basically what I did in the game is like punch everything, talk with everybody because there's a lot of talking,
Right.
but the characters doesn't do voice cover, so there's only text.
Yeah, there's a
Unfortunately.
lot of text.
And for me, it was confusing on the level design because I always get lost, or I actually got stuck in the like surrounding.
Have we said the name of the game yet?
We didn't.
It's in the title, so you clicked on it, but we're talking about Costume Quest, which is free this week for celebrating Halloween week.
Mhm.
And I have to say, actually, I should have picked up on this as an American much earlier, but we're filming in Europe, and I've been in Europe a long time, so.
Mhm.
But I think I have finally solved the mystery of why the Epic Game Store has been giving us so many horror games. It's
Yeah.
October! They were celebrating Halloween the whole time, and I didn't get it
Or
until
maybe
now.
we will get it.
Maybe
Anyway,
it's
so-
maybe now it's just
Maybe it's
horror
just
games
coincidence.
for forever, yeah. But
Yeah.
this one is clearly about Halloween,
Yeah.
kids trick-or-treating, playing Halloween games with some.
And what
A
would you
lot
say
of
about
twists.
the atmosphere? Because the game at least begins in a Halloween,
Mm,
and you're
Mm.
like in the normal neighbor, like in somewhere in the America. So would you say is this accurate?
I would say it gives me the feeling of nostalgia for trick-or-treating and for like Halloween night. It has the atmosphere right, the
Because
feeling
you
of going from door to
actually
door.
go from door to door
And getting candy.
getting
It's
candies.
it's all about the sweets, man. Like you
Yeah.
gotta get your bag full of candy.
And that's why
Yeah.
the RPG system is, because you're gathering candies that you can find anywhere, get like when you complete the quest you get candy, when you finish the battle you get more candies, and for that you can buy new cards that will get you some like extra perks,
Help you in the battles.
help you in the battles.
Against the monsters, because some of the people in the game are in costumes, but some of them are real monsters that want to capture you and you have to fight them. And I mean, there's a lot of good ideas there. And I would say, like, if you're really missing Halloween and you love that atmosphere, it gets the feeling of Halloween night correct, I would say, especially from the perspective of a kid. What is strange
But
for
how
me,
is it, why is it called Costume Quest?
because you go on quests while in costumes, like
You're actually in the game, you're actually gathering parts for the costumes, and each costume has a unique skills,
Yeah.
and you can actually pick which costume you will take to the battle. So that's where the variation is. But still, the battle feels really kind of very simple.
Yeah, it's not the most simple version of this kind of battle system in some
And there are-
JRPGs, but it's not very sophisticated. I would say that there's not a lot of strategy involved.
Yeah, and because of that, it's a little bit getting boring because there's many battles.
And for me, I wasn't a fan of the battle system entirely because very often it just felt like a bunch of quick time events that you have to push the right key at the right time.
Well, I think there was like nice bonus that you can push button at the right time, because if you didn't, you can still like damage
Right.
the enemy, but if you hit it right, you will damage in like double damage or
Right.
something.
I think what was most strange for me with this game is trying to know who the game is targeting. Because there are a lot of signs that this is a game made for kids, like maybe between
Because it's
10 and
about kids. You
14
play
years old.
kids. Yeah.
You're a kid. The environment is very fun loving. There's nothing actually scary there.
No.
The mechanics are pretty simple. The art style is animated, is quite childish, I would say. It's all charming, it's all cute, but it all feels very simple. And so I wondered if it's a game for 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds maybe. At the same time, there are some mechanics and there are some elements that are definitely a bit too complex for kids. Some jokes that maybe don't really fit for kids. So maybe it's for adults who are nostalgic about Halloween. Like, well, I don't know.
I
What do
would
you
say
think?
probably you get that right, because the creators of this game, they made another strange games like Psychonauts or Brutal
Psychonauts.
yeah,
Psychonauts. Okay.
and Brutal Legend, I think.
Brutal
And
Legend.
These
Oh,
games are
okay.
really like something else than the
It's
usual game.
trying to be
So,
completely different than
yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if this sounds really interesting
Hmm.
to you, maybe you should try it, or at least see the gameplay before you actually try it, because I didn't find it interesting enough, so I cannot really recommend this game to you.
Same for me. I mean, there are a lot of great reviews for this game online.
Yes.
There are people who love it, who are definitely adults. So I don't mean to say that this is a game for kids and you are childish if you like it. No, it's charming. It has some good ideas in it. So it might be worth trying for half an hour because it's unique. Maybe the goal was to create something, a really unique
Maybe.
hybrid of different
Yeah.
types of games. But for me also, I have to say, it did not catch my interest. I found it the pacing to be slow, the mechanics to be pretty simple. For me, it's not worth very much of my
So
time.
we didn't get it, like
Yeah.
it didn't get us the game, but
No.
maybe you like the game,
Mhm.
maybe you want to try it. So let us know in the comments if you
Please,
tried it, if you like it, what you like about it.
Yeah, let us know and feel free to convince us. We try to keep an open mind. Maybe we missed something about the genius of this game. Please let us know. And in any case, make sure that you go to the Epic Game Store and get this game for free this week only
Before
because
it's gone.
because after that you won't be able to get it for free. And it's a nice thing to have in your library, and the developers will still be paid for it by Epic Games, so it's always good to support the developers.